Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Adrian Gaming, and welcome back to Black Ops 3 Game Battles 1v1s. So, unfortunately, this is not recorded live. I was recording it live with my game voice, but my live commentary messed up on Elgato, so I'm just gonna try to, narrate to you guys as best as I can of what I was thinking in the exact moment. So, first round of 1v1s, it seems like everybody likes to play towards middle map. So, my plan here was just to go towards middle map, and I saw that he was bunker, and he re-challenged again. So my next thought process here was, this guy, I don't know how he plays. I figure he's not going to peek bunker again, and I took a shot that he would go A. Again, guys, I am very sorry that this is the type of gameplay you have to listen to. I was pissed off when I heard that it didn't record my voice. So I'm going to give it some time here, because it seems like he was a little bit of a slower type player with an assault rifle in bunker. And then I was like, hold on, he's got to be pushing my mid-alley. And I'm able to get the timing on him mid-alley, try to stun him out, not going to get him, which sucked. So all I did here was I backed all the way up to my spawn, because at this point I have zero idea where he was. I don't have dead silence on this class because I wanted nades, so I'm doing these little bunny hops as quick as possible. So my plan next was to jump into the window, jump out, and check B bomb. And as I come up here, I'm able to win a very awkward M8 type gunfight. Long barrel is something I run in search and destroy over quick draw, and it rarely gets me into trouble anymore. I really don't even notice a difference without quick draw sometimes. But on gunfights like these, that was a lot closer than it should have been. I'm surprised I won it. He had a pistol out. I had a M8. We both have M8 pistol classes, I believe, for most of the variety of this game. So up 1-0, going into my first offense. It's still kind of difficult, and I don't quite yet know how he plays. But I figured an easy type B push. If you push it fast enough, you can get towards the B bomb before he can. Like, the timing just work out. By the time I should get to that end of the rock, he could just be coming out B. And what I decided to do, I was actually going to plant for the inside of B, but when I threw that nade, I figured he was going to react to my nade being thrown, which means he was either going to come out and immediately check B, or he was playing middle and he would draw his attention towards B. So I just flew out there with a sub, guns ablazing, and I'm able to go up 2-0, which that was a pretty good start. This guy, I believe, is 13-4 or something. 13-4 or 13-2, and I'm 1-0 if you guys remember my last game. So I was pretty impressed at able to, it seems like, take control of an early 2-0 lead. So this round, my prediction was he was going to mix it up and he was going to play A. He played middle 2 rounds in a row and it did not work for him. I thought he would mix it up and do an A push to get the confidence down, get a free plant, because going B is still like a great chance of a gunfight. And then I was like, no, he didn't go A, he didn't mix it up. And I actually see him right here, and I was thinking about throwing a stun, but I didn't want to get that timing where, like, you launch a stun and the second you throw it, he challenges. So I just kind of had to guess left or right on the tree and try to snap on him. But you see what he did, guys? He was checking middle again, and he has that timing in the back of his head where he's like, I should probably check my A flank now. And that's what all good search and destroy players have. They have that timing in the back of their heads that they know when something's up, when someone could be possibly flanking, when they've been looking at an area too long and you're like, okay, I should have seen him by now. He's got to be either flanking A or pushing bridge. So now, back to my second offense. The last time I did go B. This time I decided to go right back at him with his own strategy and push mid. It seems like he's done it every round. He does the same thing here. I tried to nade him on the back cross, which was the right idea, but he's able to cross beforehand. Luckily, I am able to stun him in this back alley, and I decide to rush him with this pistol. Unfortunately, I lose the gunfight. You guys saw me pre-aim the right side. I thought I saw a body with a second with the M8. That was my undoing in the round, because if I just pushed him right off the bat, he was still a little bit stunned up. But the second I charged at him was the round that he was able, well, not the round, I don't know what I'm saying, was at the exact moment where he was able to be not stunned anymore. Again, this is the last time I'm going to mention it till the end of the video. I am so sorry that I have to do this, and you guys don't get to hear my reaction live. I'm so frustrated. It was so good to do this 1v1. It felt like it was one of the better 1v1s that I'll play in a while. So my strategy here was, he likes to go mid a lot. I doubt he's going to flank me all the way through bombs. So I sit at this little tree. I'll be able to hear him if he actually does push bridge and jump over me and he won't see me. Or I figured since he plays middle map so much, after enough time of waiting him out, he'll probably push middle to B bomb because he's already going to be playing towards middle map. The one thing I was a little conscious about was maybe he pushed down my mid alley and flank B and kill me from my left. So you're going to see me move spots here. Still play very similar in the regards that I play slow, but I'm actually going to get into this left corner, which is very which is very popular when plant the bomb. When people plant it, they sit in this corner. Not so much in the middle of a round, because you see that rock on the staircase right there? If he has an assault rifle, I'm dead. I'm probably dead unless I can get out of my life or unless I can absolutely gun him off a head glitch. So right now, I have it in my mind that I'm staying B unless he plants A. And these are the type of plays I struggle with and I'm trying to get better. Staying decisive. The old me in the past and still me, a lot of times, I would get anxious, I'd run out here and I get terrible timing. The second I run out, he would get me. So I did see that he planted A. And this, I called it, guys. I wish you could hear me live. I'm like, he's got an assault rifle. I'm going to mess up his timing and not push immediately. He's probably going to be head glitching the right side. I called it. God, I wish I had this live. I clicked the record voice and everything, and it just didn't do it. Like, you guys should have heard me. I was like, my exact words, I'm pretty sure, were, okay, I'm going to delay this timing because he's probably going to expect me to rotate back from B. So I delayed the timing so he wasn't quite sure if I was pushed that way anymore. And I gunned him with a sub. Why didn't my mic record? It's not even that my mic didn't record. It's just, it didn't happen. And then I went to record another one and test, and it just didn't record again. It just took like 30 minutes of me changing nothing for it eventually to be fixed. I can't wait till my next 1v1, guys. Like, these are going to be every Wednesday and Saturday. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video. Every Wednesday and Saturday, probably till the end of Black Ops 3. So right here, I knew he played mid, so I was just going to overdrive and get to the right of this trunk. I figured he might be pre-aiming broken in my mid alley, and I'd already be on him. And when I don't see him around this left corner, I figured he either, one, flanked A, or two, most likely he's playing B-bomb or top window because he plays slow. And right here, the reason I'm able to win this gunfight is because his timings are messed up. He doesn't have the reaction time you have when you're in sync with your timing. Without overdrive, there is a 0% chance I am already here. I also have dead silence, and I'm not boosting. I don't have blast suppressor, but I didn't boost. I played it smart with dead silence. Probably better in this case that I did have dead silence. And I was able to win that just because of the timing off the back of my head. So this next round, I am going on to defense, and I decided to pull out the sniper. I'm doing a lot of sniping in game battles with my friends, and I was such a shit sniper at the beginning of the game. I'm not like great in pubs, but I'm pretty good in the search and destroys now. I'm pretty confident to snipe. So my plan here was to check middle, see if he would cross to B-bomb, and that was my mistake. He actually just stayed bunker, and he saw me going back and forth. I shouldn't have checked that B bridge cross. I should have just gone back and forth between bunker and mid alley, or just looked at bunker. Because from everything he showed me, guys, he's played mid every round. If you guys play 1v1s, take a first couple of rounds to feel out your opponent. People are very repetitive, and I think that's the advantage I have on people. I'm not repetitive. The one thing that you can take from repetitive from my game is I probably play a little faster, but that doesn't mean I'm going to push something stupidly every time. I take a good 1 to 2 rounds a game, then I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to be the one who plays slower this round. So it's all about predicting what your guys do. So what I was doing here is I just did a mid rush, and then I just wanted to check B bomb. Now, since I didn't see him on B, I planted. And what I was talking about in my head here, guys, is I thought he was still playing back B really slow again. So I wanted to mess up his timings again. So I wanted to sit in this corner until like 35 seconds. So at this point, he's like, all right, he didn't push through. Now, I did plant for that side. And what I figured right here was I'm not going to wrap middle because he has an assault rifle. I'll lose that gunfight. There's no way I'll win a gunfight against assault rifle middle. And I'm able to win such a clutch gunfight. And the reason I had that predicted and I turned around was I figured he was a smart enough player to see that I planted for the inside part of the building. So he would try to rush back and find where I was hiding. I felt like a wrap middle was too predictable. I wouldn't have an advantage over an assault rifle, and I wouldn't be able to check the bomb in the place I specifically planted it for. So I feel like overall, my timings of messing him up worked perfectly. I pushed into lab just at the right time, just in case. Now it's 5-2. I don't bring out a sniper again because that did not work last time. This time, what I said in my mind is I'm going to play A. And guys, again, the thing in my mind here was mess up his timings. Don't hit A like I did that one round immediately. Mess it up and play at a very off time. Unless he's literally sitting here watching A the entire time, then he is not going to find me. I also wasn't worried about him getting the bomb down too much because he doesn't plant. It seems like he is one of those guys who won't plant. Me as a player, I don't mind not planting, but I will go for a plant more than a lot of these 1v1 players I've seen already. Well, I've only had 2 games, but... So, I don't have dead silence, so I try to blast suppressor as much as possible instead of running. Check if he was in bunker. So at this time, I have no idea where he is. He could be in bunker, he could be playing slow as mid-alley, he could be wrapping towards A-bomb, he could be on the bridge, he could be playing in B. There's so many options. No idea. So what I do here is I do chuck a nade on B, just to check if he's not planning, and he wasn't. So I immediately go back, and my thought process here was at this point, he's flanked. At this point, he has absolutely flanked me, and I'm like, I gotta go A and keep him off A bomb. Notice the time. So I check A. I'm making sure he's not here, and with the time left on the clock, he's either going to get the best timing in the world when he's rotating A, but I figured a slow player like him, he's already on the B bomb. He only likes to plant with his time remaining. So right here, look what I do, guys. I cut the map. He couldn't have crossed to the left. He couldn't have gone top window. So my thoughts here is he's either on bomb or he's on the right alley. Look at this play to end the game. I was like, did I one burst him here? What happened? He actually fell off the map and he messaged me that. So I was able to win this map 6-3. Again, I apologize so much for me having to record this differently, but I think it turned out better than I thought it was for what I had to do. So I'm 2-0. My next 1v1 will be on Saturday. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.